DJ Immortal, live in the mix.
Alright, Outlaw Radio Live fans, we are live with none other than West Coast up and coming rising star, Jungle Mfkn Boy. How you doing today?
Oh man, I'm doing good, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. So, I know you're a very busy guy, man. You putting in massive work in the underground circuit on the West Coast. So I have to ask you, man, what made you decide to get into hip-hop?
Man, listening to the radio today, you hear this bullshit, bubbly rap. It's like everybody, it's either you harmonizing or you got this machine gun. I'm like, I'm sick of this shit. I want to go back to what I used to, you know what I mean? The music that I used to like. So if nobody else going to do it, I'm going to do it myself.
Man, you know what? That's great, man. Honestly, that's like, I always start the interview off with those questions, just because it's always a different story on why people really got into the industry, right? And that's honestly a great reason, man. And that's why I got into radio myself personally, is because, you know, I don't want to hate on other radio stations because, you know, they do what they do. But you have to respect the legends. You have to respect people that have real music. Sometimes you have to throw that commercial bullshit out the window and really look at music and be like, this is what we need to do.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel, man. It's like, right now, it's like, if you hear one rapper, well, one mainstream rapper, it's like you heard them all. And I'm sick of that shit, you know?
I agree with that,
days,
man.
like in the 90s, it's like, it takes like 0.5 seconds for a song to come on. You know exactly who it is, and you know, and everybody has their own distinct voice and own style and everything. It's like nowadays, it's too mediocre.
I agree with that, man.
So,
you were also the founder of OG's Offspring. I have to ask, man, can you tell us a bit more of the story behind that, and how did that company come to be for you?
Oh man, it has a lot to do with what I just said right there. It's like a lot of these new people are not giving the love and respect, and they're not paying enough homage that they should be to these OGs, to the people who paved the way for us. So OG's Offspring is a way of showing it's a whole other generation that still got their love and respect, and you know they still take their hat off to the OGs. You know what I mean? And by us being a new generation, by me being a new generation with their style, it's like it's showing love to them. Just the whole title itself is like let them know it's another generation of the same thing.
And also, man, August of last year, you did a show called Flashback Fridays with Bow Wow. I have to ask you, what was it like doing that show with Bow Wow? And did you happen to get a chance to meet Bow Wow? If so, what was Bow Wow like as a person?
I didn't get a chance to really meet him face to face or person like that, but I got a chance to open up for him. I got a chance to watch him do his thing on stage, and I learned a lot, taking notes. You know, seeing somebody who's been in the game that long and watching him on doing this thing on stage and how he performed, how he had the crowd control. Any artist could take a lot of notes from that, and I ain't gonna lie, take my hat up to Bow Wow. Shout out to Bow Wow. He did his shit that night, man. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Overall, I learned a lot just from watching. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I think the first time I heard of Bow Wow was when he was Little Bow Wow, back when he did the song Basketball for the Like Mike soundtrack.
Yeah, exactly. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. In a few years, he might just be Big Bow. Ain't no telling. You feel me? He deserves it.
Oh, I agree with that, man. You know what I mean? And it's sad that you don't hear very much from him anymore, man. He was such a very talented MC as a child, man. He was like 10 years old doing music videos with Snoop Dogg. Like, you know, that's living the dream, man.
Yeah, he was in the Gin and Juice video.
Yeah, like it's crazy, man. How, you know, 1 minute you're a huge star, and the next minute, you know, it's sad in the music industry, man.
Well, yeah, I ain't gonna say he's still not a big star. I'll tell you what, anywhere he go, he's still gonna get love and respect like he is Bow Wow. You know, I'm just gonna say he's not as consistent as he used to be. He's probably, you know, a lot of people don't get as hungry as they used to be. It's like once they get to where they want to be, what other goals is there to set? Once you did everything that you ever dreamed of doing.
That's true. Yeah, I remember him actually being on what is it? I remember him being on that show CSI Cyber. That only lasted like I think 2 seasons. That was actually a really good show. I actually watched it just for Bow Wow.
Okay, yeah, I feel you. Shit, Bow Wow got a lot of personal fans out there. I'm a personal fan of Bow Wow, man. I love his shit. I love more so it's old music, you know, from Fresh as I'm Is and Out of My System and Let Me Hold You. I like the old Bow Wow. You know, when I get my feelings and think about, you know, certain females and shit, I want to turn some Bow Wow on too. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. You know, so when I was younger, some people used to say I looked like the nigga.
Hey, man, you know what, man? Bow Wow, what an amazing artist. It's really cool that you got a chance to open up for him, but you also had the privilege of opening up for another major artist, The Game, man. What was it like opening up for The Game, man?
That was epic. Excuse me. Now that there was epic. That was like the biggest platform that I've been on thus far. You know, the biggest crowd. It was 2,000 plus people, and it was just fucking epic, man. It was the best feeling I had in the world. Everybody was rocking with me. They was vibing to my music and everything. I got a chance to, speak to Wack 100, shake hands with him. You know, he did my thing, and that kind of made me feel good. Even if it was brief and small, he just said, "Hey, you did your thing." That made me feel good. You know what I mean? Let me know that I got other people watching from bigger platforms. And then once the Game got on the stage, shit, like I said, just like I said about Bow Wow, but on a bigger scale, because Game is more active right now, and Game is still doing his thing. Game is still consistent. That was fucking epic. Everybody had their cell phones out. It was like a whole sea of people. You couldn't even see the floor. It's like it's nothing but people. You know what I mean?
Did you get a chance to chill with The Game or hang out with them or anything like that?
No, I had too much exterior things going on, so I had to leave a little early. But after the Game got off the stage, that's when I got off. That's when I had to bounce. I had to take care of some other things.
Well, you know what, man? Maybe that's fate, man. Maybe that means one day you and The Game you'll get a chance to open up for The Game one day, man, and you'll be able to actually hang out with them this time, man. You're a talented artist, man. You most definitely deserve another opportunity. I can tell you that for a fact.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everything is a blessing. I'm just taking it day by day.
And one of your songs, which is personally my favorite, is called Red Rum. What's the inspiration behind that song, and was it partly Stephen King's The Shining that inspired you to make that song?
I didn't even know you heard that song. Yeah, I love that. Look, exactly what you said. I was watching The Shining one day, checking out, smoking a damn blunt and shit, and I was like, you know what? It was close to Halloween. I think about 2 years ago. It had to be 2 years ago now. It was close to Halloween, and I was watching The Shining. I was like, you know what? This is gonna be some shit. I want to make a movie. I want to make a song based off the movie, and I want to really make it like a Halloween-based song. I really wanted to get on stage with a mask and do the whole nine, but I didn't never have the opportunity to. Maybe this Halloween I get a chance to do it. But I love that song too.
And you also did some work with Justified. How did you and Justified initially get connected?
We had he was throwing a event. Who got the buzz? West Coast Wednesday. Eventually, I got on as a competitor. To compete. And I won the competition. And as the winner of the competition, that's that was the prize. We get on stage with Blueface, get to open up for Blueface and all that. So through all the midst of all that, that's when we built up a little personal relationship, and I joined Fathers in Hip Hop for a brief minute, and everything else is history. So
also on January 25th of this year, actually, sorry, that question was I already asked that. My bad. I'm sorry, but that was about the Game question. But since I already asked that question, I'm gonna have to ask you, man. Is there any more concerts for you? And are you opening up for any more huge legendary artists?
Ain't no telling, man. Only time will tell. I like to keep everybody waiting, anticipating until that time comes.
It's the best way to do, man. You got to keep people hungry.
I don't want to spill all the beans, but I will let you know tomorrow night I will be in Santa Ana and La Santa with my man Rockbox from Rhyme Rocket Entertainment. Come check us out. As far as big events, I want to bust them up the head with a surprise. So I ain't gonna spill the beans too early.
It's the best way, man. You got to keep people hungry, man. I have to ask you, where can our listeners buy some last minute tickets if they're in the area and they want to slide through and see Jungle Boy?
Oh man, you can hit me up on either Instagram or hit me up on Facebook, or I'm gonna get my personal number out. But yeah, type me up on Instagram for that. That's the main thing I'm always on. Jungle Mfkn BOY. That's JUNGLE _ MFKN BOY. Check me out. Type me up. Follow me. All that. I'm gonna hit you back.
So, on February 6th, you were a part of the Spotlight Volume 1 in Apple Valley, California. I have to ask you, Jungle Boy, what was that experience like doing that show?
What show was that?
It was the Spotlight Volume 1 in Apple Valley, California.
Okay, yeah, that was not too long ago.
Yes. That was on February 6th.
Yeah, February 6th. I think, yeah, that shit was cool. I think that's the one I did with all my cousins. It was just nothing but me and my cousins on stage. Just HT Benz and K Easy, and we had DC Rory. That was a beautiful night because it was more like a family affair, other than like a business. You know what I mean? We was just all kicking it. You know, everybody was having a turn, taking turns doing their thing on stage and everything. It was beautiful.
And you know what? There's no better chemistry than family. You know what I mean? That must have been one hell of an amazing experience to be up there with your family. You know, performing, tearing the stage up. That must have been one hell of an amazing opportunity for you and your cousins.
Oh hell yeah, man! Because we all started from the same garage, freestyling in a circle. So to be on the same stage doing it with a microphone is just it's something to look back at, and you know, it's letting us know that we on the right path and we still doing the right thing.
So you've also done some work with K Easy. How did you and K Easy get connected, and like what's the story behind that?
Like I said, K Easy, that's my big cousin. He was rapping before I was rapping, honestly. And so we always messing around in the garage, freestyling, chilling, you know, as cousins, never just on a business tip. Turning on some instrumentals, and we fuck around and make some hot shit off of it. Like, you know what, we should record that. Hit the studio and made it happen. Like, one of our main songs that's popping right now is that two-step. Everybody love that two-step. I love the two-step. It's beautiful. And we wasn't even trying, really. We was just fucking around, freestyling, and made a song. And that's how it happened.
And also, you also did a song called California Swagger, which is another one of my absolute favorites of yours, man. What's the story behind that?
I was talking about my personal. This is like how I get out every day. You know what I mean? This is how I dress every day. This is what I do every day. And by me being a California kid, and everybody who I talk to, oh, me too. Well, you know what? This is the California swagger then, because everywhere you look in California, Southern California, you see snapbacks. You're gonna see khakis. You're gonna see Chuck Taylors. You're gonna see pit bulls. You're gonna see lowriders. So you know what? This is just. It's just what we do. This is our motto. I wanted to make it our anthem. You know what I mean? If you're from Southern California, this is what it is. I was speaking for me and thousands of other California kids.
And I also saw on IG that you have OG's, Offspring, and Jungle Boy merchandise available for the public. Where can ourselves buy some of that merch, and like what kind of merchandise do you offer?
Right now, we got the T-shirts popping, and you can get them at the T-shirt store off Navajo and Bear Valley in Apple Valley, California. We're still in the process of spreading. We got the shoes coming out soon too. The OG's Offspring Chucks. You gonna love those. They're not out yet, but they're coming real soon. And we spreading to more stores too. You know, it's still a slow process. Like you say, it's happening slowly but surely.
Hey man, you know, I had a privilege of looking at some of the merchandise you have, and it's some high quality merch, man. So I recommend all the listeners that are listening, you know, if it's getting chilly out where you are, get yourself a hoodie, get yourself a t-shirt, get some of that OG Offspring Jungle Boy swagger.
Yes, sir. How you say, we getting the hats coming soon, sweaters, hoodies, sweatpants, all that's coming soon. I'm gonna get the socks. Everything is coming soon. We're gonna get lighters, OG's Offspring lighters.
You can get Jungle Boy'd up from head to toe.
Yeah, like you say, it's not gonna be that cheap little bullshit. As soon as you wash it, it's gone. No. I'm getting pro clubs. You know what I mean? I'm not just rapping about it. We gonna have pro clubs, and we're gonna have Dickie merchandise. You know what I mean? Everything is gonna be right.
And also, right. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Sorry about that.
Oh no. You good.
I was just gonna say, like, what's next for you? Other than your concert that you have coming up very, very, very soon. Do you have any projects, any albums, anything else you want to promote while you're still on the air with us?
Right now, I'm working on visuals. I'm really working on my visuals. I got a lot of songs stacked up that a lot of people haven't heard of or really don't know too much about because, you know, people are more attracted to seeing shit other than just looking at a picture and listening. So I'm really working on getting my music videos up and visuals. And on the slide note, without other people knowing on the slide, I'm going to let them in on a little secret. I'm trying to get my acting up, too. Y'all might see me cameo in a lot of these little movies and TV shows, too. You know, that's going to be coming soon. The main thing is visuals. That's the key word, visuals.
Hey, man, that's the best way to go. You know, cameos in movies and whatnot's the best way to get your name out there as well.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to slide in on that one though. You know what I mean? Ain't guaranteed. I'm working on it. But the music videos, that is guaranteed. Y'all got my word on that. They coming soon.
So I have to ask you, Jungle Boy, this is the time in the interview that I give a chance for the individual that comes on the show. Just a chance to give shout-outs to whomever they want to give shout-outs to, but also your social media handles. That way our listeners can follow you on all platforms if they're not already doing so.
Okay, for sure. You can type me up on any platform. That's JUNGLE_MFKN_BOY. Any platform, you gonna see me. That's Jungle motherfucking Boy, and that's where I'm at. You know? And for shout outs, I gotta start off with God. Shout out to God. Ain't one nothing be done without God. God is good all the time. Then I gotta give a shout out to my moms and pops, because other than God, physically, they the main ones that make things happen behind curtains. You know what I mean? And under them comes Wynonia. That's my manager. Shout out to Game Doe. Shout out to SES Management. Shout out to Kitty Feta. Shout out to Rhyme Rocker. Shout out to my nigga Toddy Bone. The list goes on. So, you know, I can't. You know, I'm gonna have you here for like 30 minutes. Everybody know who I fuck with. Shout out to everybody who I fucks with.
And I gotta say, Jungle Boy, thank you so much for coming up on Outlaw Radio Live, man. It was an absolute honor and a privilege. Good luck in your show, man. You're gonna tear that stage up, man. And I hope down the road we can do this again.
Yes, sir. I appreciate the opportunity, man. Hey, you have a good day. I appreciate you for real.
You're most certainly welcome. You have yourself a wonderful day as well, man. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. West.